Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, April 17th, 2020. We're waking up to lots of wildlife in our backyard today. Mr. Val took a quick video for you to see it. Do you see that big old fat bunny? Oh, bunny's running away. Into the backyard. Oh, that's the puzzle we've been working on. There's the bunny. And there's a squirrel. There's some birds on the feeder there if you can see it. There's a black squirrel underneath the feeder. Thanks, Mr. Bell. That was fun to watch. Let's celebrate. I love to start our day this way. Here's what's new. Declan wrote a journal for me to look at about a lemon tree. Declan has a lemon tree he's growing at his house, and he's waiting for it to get nice enough so he can put that lemon tree outside. That's really cool. Riley sent me a picture of those gems that she's been making. They look awesome. Riley is also being super helpful. She's helping her little brother with his speech lessons. Way to go, Riley. Love that. Grace wrote a journal that she is sick and tired of the snow. Love that. Thomas has started a puzzle. His puzzle is 500 pieces, just like mine. Good luck with that, Thomas. Adeline, you know how creative Adeline is, always at that art table. She's going on YouTube with Mom and Dad, and she's looking for tutorials to teach her how to do some really creative art projects. Way to go, Addie. Mason did a Bunsey project, and I'm going to check this out today. He created a poster about orchids, and he was able to put in some research about orchids. He was able to put in the stamps for it. That looks super cool. In his research, he found out that there are some orchids that smell like chocolate. Wow. Ethan finished a Lexia level. Boys and girls, that makes 13 Lexia levels that have been completed by our class since we've been learning at home. I'm super proud of that. Today is National Haiku Day. A haiku is a type of a poem. When you write a haiku, you have to think about syllables. You know syllables from Clap It Out on Go Noodle. You know that song we sing? Syllables, syllables, I'd be miserable without syllables. And we clap out things like hippopotamus. Yep, clapping out the word parts. Well, when you write a haiku, the first line of your poem needs to be 5 syllables. The second line of your poem needs to be 7 syllables. And the last line of your poem needs to be 5 again. Here's an example of one. School is closed for now, but we can still learn and grow each and every day. Think about that first line. School is closed for now. That was 5. But we can still learn and grow. 7. Back to 5. Each and every day. Here's another haiku about pussy willows. You remember pussy willows. Listen to this one. Pussy willows bloom. Roots are forming in the vase. Planting happens soon. That one was so that I could show you. You remember the pussy willows, and many of you did the pussy willow project. Look what's happening to them. The pussy willows are falling right off, okay, very easily. And you see that we have some have leaves. And if it's raining pussy willows all over me. If I carefully take some out of the vase, you see all the roots that are on the bottom. These are those same pussy willows that I showed you a couple weeks ago. They're ready to plant in the ground. Super cool. Oh, I got a big mess here to clean up pussy willows. They're everywhere. All right, put that away. All right, also, remember today to do that checklist. Get those Lexia minutes. We still have a few friends that need quite a few minutes. But lots of friends. I love that even though this would have been our spring break, you are still getting all of your minutes completed. And make sure that you do some math. Get on Zern. Get on iReady Math. Write those doubles plus one, sing the doubles song. Do some writing, do some reading. It's Friday. We do Scholastic News on Fridays. Pop onto Scholastic News. Our code, again, is HINTTENT4884. HINTTENT 4884. Epic Live at 4 p.m. on the Epic for Kids Facebook page. I wonder what they have for us today. A chef, an artist, a musician. You never know. Please remember that all new learning on Monday starts on, that's the 20th, in the Google Classroom. Almost all of the Val Pals have joined the Google Classroom, and that's awesome. You'll see assignments in there posted by Mrs. Granditz, Mrs. Sutton, Mrs. Latt, Mrs. McCann, Mrs. Tamaka, me. They're for all the first graders. Now, we know that things will be very bumpy this first week, so don't worry, don't panic if you click on something and it doesn't open or you're confused, because we're all learning this together. Also, I have sent you invitations to Google Meet with Mrs. Val and Mrs. Tamaka. That's in your Gmail account on Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. We'll do that every single week so we can see each other, hear each other, and celebrate each other. If you're following along in Junie B, grab your Junie B book. It's time for Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is called Fibers. We were a little confused about that. Here, let me move these pussy willows out of my way. It was the next morning. I gave Tickle my sugar cereal. Remember, Tickle is her dog, right? I gave him my Sweetie Puffs and my Crackleberries and my Happy Smacky Flakes. He loved eating that stuff very much. Then he runned into the living room. Fixing that for me? And he throwed up on the rug. Oh, no. Fix that for me. Throwed up. Mother screamed real loud. That's how come I hid it under the sink. But she and Daddy found me there. They did not handle themselves very professional. Why, Junie B, why would you do such a thing? Shouted Daddy very loud. Do we have to watch you every minute? Shouted Mother very loud. Just then, my Grandma Helen Miller walked in the front door. Grandma Miller, I love you, I love you, I love you, I shouted. Then I run to her speedy fast. And I hide it in her coat till Mother and Daddy left for work. Hide it? After that, my grandma let me pick a new cereal to eat. I picked a grown-up kind. It was the kind with fibers in it. This kind is good for me, right, Grandma? This kind won't even jazzy me up. Then I put that delicious stuff in my mouth. And I chewed and chewed, only it didn't actually grind up that good. I chewed on it the whole entire morning. I was still chewing when that Grace got on my school bus. She ran to me very excited. Oh, Mr. Vale's sneaking by. Maybe you can see him. He's trying to stay low. Oh, you made it. You didn't make the video. Oh, there you go. We caught a little glimpse of you. She ran to me very excited. Look, Junie B, look what my mother bought me, she said. She holded up her foot. New running shoes, she cried. See them? See the lightning stripes on the sides? That means I can run as fast as lightning. And so now Warren will love me the best for sure. I pointed at my mouth. Yep. I can't actually discuss this with you right now, Grace, because I'm chewing fibers here, I said. I opened up to show her. Oh, Grace doesn't want to see Junie B's chewed up cereal. See them in there? They're stuck in my teeth, I think. After that, I poked all around with my fingernail and I sucked them out. Germs make you sick, Junie B. Don't be poking around in there with your fingers. I smacked my lips together. Good news. I think I'm done, I said. That Grace tried to show me her shoes again. Yeah, only sorry, Grace, but I still can't talk yet because I have to do something very important. Then I leaned back in my seat and I closed my eyes. And I didn't move for lots of seconds. All of a sudden, I clapped my hands very joyful. Did you see me, Grace? Did you see how calm I was just then? That's because I don't have sugar in me today, and I can sit still very excellent. I hugged her real tight. It worked, Grace! The fiber cereal worked! Now I'm not a nutball anymore, and so handsome Lauren will love me just like he loves you. That Grace did not look happy. She bended down and dusted her new shoes. Bended. I bended down there with her. How come you're not happy, Grace? How come you're not happy that he will love me too? I asked. She did a huffy breath. Give me a huffy. You're breathing on the shoes, she said. Don't breathe on the shoes. Just then, the bus stopped at school. I looked out the window and clapped my hands real thrilled. Grace, Grace, I see handsome Warren. He's at the water fountain. And Lucille isn't even there yet. She zoomed off the bus like a speeding bullet. And she ran to handsome Warren zippity-quick. I could hear her shouting all over the playground. Look, Warren, look at my new shoes, she yelled. They have lightning on the sides. See? She was running in circles around that handsome guy. Want to have a race? She asked him. Want to see how fast I am? Bet you can't beat me, Warren. Bet you can't beat me in a race. And so just then, handsome Warren and that Grace raced all over the playground. Who do you think will win? And he couldn't even beat her. He came back very pooped. Wow, he said, you're the fastest runner I ever saw. Maybe someday you'll be in the Olympics. I will, Warren, said that Grace. I will be in the Olympics someday. Want to race me again? Huh? Do ya? Just then Lucille popped in out of nowhere. She had on the beautifulest dress I ever saw. She spinned all around. Ooh, Lucille, you look like a royal highness in that thing, I said. I know it, she said. This is the kind of dress that a princess wears. It is made out of rich red velvet. She twirled in front of handsome Warren. This dress costed over $150, not including tax, she said. Costed? All of a sudden, handsome Warren's eyes got big and wide. Wow, you must be the richest girl in the whole school, he said. Lucille fluffed her hair. I am, she said. I am the richest girl in the whole school, Warren. Guess how much my shoes cost. Just guess, okay? Just then, I jumped right out in front of that guy's face. Hello. Did you say, how are you today, like she always says? I said very pleasant. I am fine, and calm. He backed up for me. Yeah, only you don't even have to be afraid, I said, because I ate fibers for breakfast. And I am so calm, I could go to sleep probably. Want to see me? Huh, Warren? Want to see me go to sleep? I plopped down in the grass. Look, Warren, see me down here? I'm not even laughing and rolling. I'm just being calm, and that's all. I put my head on the ground. Watch me go to sleep, Warren. Watch me, watch me. I closed my eyes and opened them again. Did you see that, Warren? Huh? Did you see me go to sleep? See, I told you I was calm, didn't I? Huh? Didn't I tell you? Handsome Warren looked and looked again at me. Then he did the cuckoo sign. He walked away to the swings, and Lucille and that Grace walked away with him. I don't think her plan worked that well, do you, boys and girls? Hey, maybe you could write a haiku poem about Junie B. A 5-7-5 haiku poem. I would love to see that. Snap a picture of it, send it to me. I can share it with the boys and girls. And remember, most importantly, Val Pals keep learning. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.